Hey there guys, this is GreenyXI welcoming you to Let's Play Sonata episode 54. Now I've done a little bit of leveling off camera, and only Alberto was level 37, all the rest are 38. Don't ask me how that happened, but whatever. To get to this little place by here, all I did was walk left at that junction that you saw me go right at. Remember we was on that windy trail, we was blown about. Well, I went right to that treasure chest, then I said I'd meet you after going left at that same junction. Well, that's where I went, and it brings you straight by here, with a treasure chest by here, with a honey cookie in it. I think it was, yeah, honey cookie, or a healing item either way. So let's carry on and see what's coming. Cutscene time.
After we get over this ridge, the rest of the way will all be downhill.
Yes, we're almost in Forte territory. From this point on, we should be especially careful not to reveal who we are.
Hey, guys!
What?
You caught up with us sooner than I expected. I assumed we'd at least make it to Forte first.
I'm glad we caught up with you in time.
What do you think you're doing?
Why in the world did you follow us? Princess, how could you leave without telling anyone in Baroque Castle? There are a lot of people there who are really worried about you.
I know this seems reckless, but the circumstances called for decisive action. We must avoid a pointless war, and I feel strongly that meeting in person with Count Waltz is the best way to accomplish that.
Sneaking into Forte alone was your best idea? This is Waltz we're talking about. You know there's no guarantee he'll spare your life.
Maybe not, but if I were to speak with him, I believe he would spare the prince. Even if I have to sacrifice my own life, I will protect him. After all the things that I have done, it is the very least I can do to make up for it.
Count Waltz doesn't seem like the type who listens to reason. Even if he does let you live, I seriously doubt he'll ever let you set foot in Baroque again.
And when Baroque has been thrown into chaos after losing its prince, Waltz will still invade.
They're right. You can't abandon Baroque now. What's that?
They're already invading?
There are so many of them.
Damn it!
All of you, stand by in the skies overhead. Legato, we're descending now.
Yes, my lord.
They're coming right this way!
Even if we tried to fight a force that size, we'd have no chance of defeating them. And after they finished us off, they'll just continue on to conquer the rest of Baroque.
What can we do, Jazz?
All we can do is pretend to listen to their demands. That may buy us some time.
It would have been terribly rude of me to make you come all the way to Forte. So I thought I'd come meet you halfway.
Count Waltz, as a representative of Baroque, I assure you that we've no desire for bloodshed. I came all this way because I'd hoped I'd be able to negotiate with you. I don't want to make the people of my kingdom suffer under the fear of war any longer.
You seem to be a noble prince who cares for his subjects. However, I'm afraid we cannot give you any response without some kind of guarantee from your side. I'm sure you understand.
I'm turning myself over to Forte. If that is not enough for you, Baroque is prepared to consider terms for surrender to Forte as well. In exchange, I ask for assurance that you will not harm Princess Serenade, these people here, or the citizens of Baroque in any way. Above all else, I want to prevent the killing of innocent civilians in needless conflict.
Count Waltz, listen to me. All this time I have kept close watch to make sure that Baroque made no move. That they never invaded Forte. And I was fully aware that by doing this, I was lending my support to you and to Forte. But through it all, I believed I was following the correct path because I thought it was the best way to prevent a war. Eventually, though, I realized something. A stalemate is not a solution. Standing still does not solve anything. For things to change, one side needs to take a step back.
And so you're saying Baroque has taken a step back?
It requires much more courage to take a step back than it does to take a step forward. Would you not agree? After all, there is no guarantee that there will be ground to stand upon. Count Waltz, please negotiate with Baroque, and then perhaps we can step forward together in peace. It should be clear to all concerned that continuing with this mutual animosity benefits no one in the end.
But you see, any threat posed by Baroque is no longer a concern at all. And I have even less interest in Baroque's simpering prince. The only thing we're interested in now is that girl. So if you'd kindly turn her over to us, I will guarantee the safety of Prince Crescendo and Serenade.
And, of course, we promise to treat the young lady with the utmost care and civility.
Don't think for a minute that I'm gonna fall for that kind of sweet talk again.
Oh, but it is very important to us that this young lady remain in only the best of health. We have no intention of making a prisoner of her. We'll make sure she lives the rest of her life in comfort.
You see, all of us want the same thing. So, what is your decision?
You're not really after me, though. Isn't that right? You just want to get the glowing Agogos.
Yeah, we figured out what you guys were up to a long time ago.
There's no way I'll go with you. Besides, I already know what it is I have to do. I know what to do to really help everyone.
You people don't quite understand the situation. Do you honestly think you have any say in the matter? How unfortunate. And just as I was going to respond to Prince Crescendo's little bid for peaceful negotiations, you will hand the girl over to me immediately, because I'm afraid that if you don't, you're dead. Polka! It would have been easier if you'd just done as I asked from the beginning.
No, Polka, don't do it! Don't go with them!
Damn it. Ah!
Young man, please refrain from doing anything foolish. Unless, of course, you would rather throw away the historic peace that has finally been achieved.
Please, right this way. Well?
It's confirmed, my lord.
Hey, I recognize that light.
My lord, it is just as you surmised.
Legato, take the girl and get out of here. But please, do be careful with her. She's our guest.
Polka!
Well now, since I have the girl, I suppose I no longer have any use for the rest of you, do I?
Dragons, attack!
Tear them all to pieces.
Your attack won't work against us, because we are under the protection of the glowing Agogos.
Do you really think you can fool me with a ridiculous lie like that?
If you think I'm lying, that's your choice. But keep in mind that you're speaking to a guardian of Agogo Forest, so you might not want to take my words quite so lightly. March, hold on! What are you doing? Don't you agree, Sosa? Yeah, that's right. After all, nobody knows more about the Agogos than the two of us.
So, how sure are you that we're not telling you the truth? Have you already forgotten how easily we defeated all the precious little henchmen you sent after us?
Lord Waltz, perhaps it would be prudent to listen to what they're saying.
Don't be such a fool, Legato. Though it is true we haven't received any reports from two
Whoop, okay, we have ourselves a boss. I can't quite remember the order.
Respective encounters with you people.
You're best to kill him off in, but
See? What more proof do you need? There's no way anybody out there...
I think I'll go for the main guy first. We'll try it anyway.
Under the protection of the glowing
Seeing as he's just
Agogos.
closest.
Of course you are.
We've leveled quite a bit, so this boss should be fine. Ah, Frederick, look what we've done now.
People really are hilarious.
Pleb.
All right, let's see how well your
I think we've got a pretty good team as well for this boss. Pretty even team, you know.
Couldn't manage it, then why don't we see what I can do?
Oh, here he comes. Calamity within. I didn't do much.
Now, let's see
Not
what
really,
you
anyway.
got. You're going down.
I did a bit more. That's going to do even more. Let me turn around, you knob. Right. Oh my dear god. This ain't going as well as I was hoping.
Did your stomach drop? There you go.
This is hard.
Here you go. I am ready.
This is hard.
Spirit's pathway. Okay.
Sad souls.
Harsh torment.
You're too slow.
Floated drift at the boundaries of nothingness. Have a nice nap.
I'm not talking much through this one, am I? I don't know what to say really. How many chains? Yeah. Everything you normally do, I suppose, in a boss. Try and keep alive and kill the enemy.
You did well.
God's his turn again.
Did your stomach drop?
Fire!
Is a part of all things that shine. Take care.
Aha, try and heal up a little bit now. And do some damage in the same turn. That's good. A lot of damage too. Uh-oh.
All right.
Yeah, he blocked it. Still did quite a bit, but, you know, not too bad. Oh, sugar.
The sun rises and the shadows take flight. Spirit's pathway. Okay. You've done nothing wrong.
He's weak. He's weak. Wonder if we have to kill the dragon as well.
What a joyous feeling. I'll let you have a taste
Hope
of
not.
it as well. You did well.
Turn around. Oh, see, that wasn't my fault. Pressed guard about 50 times for him to turn around. Didn't happen. Supernova. You're still alive. What's got on him? What'd I do? What'd I do?
Spirit's pathway. Okay. Spirit's pathway.
Oosh. A stats effect that makes it so the enemy can't do anything for a bit at the beginning. That's good. Still alive. He's got a lot of health, I'll give him that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe March wasn't a good idea. Yeah, he went down. No, coup de Jean knock it over. Bloody hell. I think the hardest one of the two is down. The dragon don't seem too bad, does he?
Starlight blast.
He's already weak. Maybe it would have been better to kill the dragon first.
Spirit's pathway.
In that sense.
Coup de Jarnock.
Get rid of him. Oh well. Done. New sword for Reto and Jazz and Demonic Mask. I can't remember what that is.
Have a nice nap.
Yay. Party level 5. Ooh. Ooh. Have a look at this then. Tactical time is now at 0, so you gotta act as soon as your turn begins, you don't have any thinking time. The action gauge will begin counting down immediately. Keep a close eye on your next arrow to maximize your time. Okay. Special attacks can now be used in counter attacks. Ooh. The character's movement speed is increased by 50%. Does that mean during counter attacks or any time? Oh, it looks like any time. So everyone will be faster. Faster battles in general. Harmony chains are increased to 3. Up to 3 special attacks can now be used if there are allies within attack range. Item slots are increased to 40. Okay. Okay.
Count Waltz!
This is impossible. How can I possibly lose in battle to the likes of you?
You've had things your way quite long enough. It ends here.
I don't think so. I'm not ready to admit defeat quite yet. Legato!
What would you like me to do, my lord?
Drink all of that medicine immediately.
But Count Waltz, we haven't finished the testing yet.
This is not a request, Legato. Do it. Or do you intend to disobey me?
But my lord...
Drink it!
Well, I suppose I have no choice.
There you go, nicely done! I expect nothing less from my second in command.
What did it do to him?
Legato, you old man, I think this is a big improvement! Now it's time to get to work. Show me what you can do with all that power!
They're gone. He only fired once.
But I thought those dragons were your allies.
My allies? Those stupid creatures are nothing more than pawns in my little game. And now that I have the deadliest piece on the board, they no longer serve any purpose, do they? Ah, yes, that reminds me. I can't think of any reason to keep you people around either. I will admit one thing. You have given me some level of amusement, but no more. Now, be good little children and die together! What is
Hey, is everybody okay? What's that hole?
is this weird black stuff?
Be careful, Salsa. Don't touch it. I don't know why, but it feels sinister to me.
Could someone explain what just happened?
Yeah, where'd they go? Do you think that maybe they just got blown to bits?
No, they probably ran away.
Polka, you're awake. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I wasn't really hurt. Thank goodness! Boy, we sure do owe those blowing a go-go's, huh? What? After all, they're the ones who were protecting us. Just like you said, right, March?
I suppose so. Though I'm shocked that they were actually protecting us. I had no idea.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You seriously didn't catch on? March and I were putting on an act the whole time.
Aw, no way! So you guys were just bluffing? That's not very nice.
Ha! The best way to fool your enemies is to start by fooling your friends. Poor baby, you were totally clueless.
Hey, what did you call me?
Wait, Salsa, please. I really don't think this is the time for your bickering. Do you think that light we saw was actually the glowing Agogos? Maybe there's just something special about Polka.
Special about me? Oh, I see.
What's wrong, Polka?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, whatever it was, it sure saved our necks back there. But I don't think we're totally in the clear yet.
You're absolutely right. There's no telling what terrible things they'll do if those two are left to roam free. Oh my goodness! This is horrible! The mountains! The sky!
Now Waltz has that incredible power at his disposal.
This isn't just between nations anymore. It's gone beyond war. With that monster, Waltz could bring about the destruction of the entire world.
This is it. I have to do it.
Let's follow him. That monster. It's gotta be somewhere on the other side of this hole, don't you think?
Probably. But we're not exactly ready for a fight.
Are you telling me you can just stand by and let those two do whatever they want to this world? Well, not me. There's no way I'm gonna give up.
So idealistic. But in this case, I have to agree with you.
Let's go, Jazz. We've got to make a world where everybody can live happily ever after, don't we? I'm gonna make sure I take lots of pictures, Redo. If we're gonna be saving the world, I at least want us to have something to remember it all by.
If you're taking pictures, you better not miss any of the amazing stuff I'm gonna do. Oh, Salsa, you're so silly. I'd also like to help any way that I can.
Everyone's going.
The strength of will to face any challenge, to never back down from hardship. Perhaps the time has finally come for them to...
Okay, what we have here is a very long episode. But it's what we need to do, so... Can't quite remember. Wait, what's up here? I want to find a save point, if it's possible.
Let's go, Polka. Let's join them in their battle.
Looks like we'll be inside Fortress border from now on. Okay. So let us go to Fort A now.
Yes.
We'll go back here.
I must
Where's
see
the
this
save
through
point?
to
Oh,
the
it was
very
back
end.
by you, wasn't it?
It's the
Literally.
only way I can be sure the path
Okay, there we
choose
go.
will be the right one.
So we've had lots of cinematics.
All right, guys.
A very hard boss actually, and everything. I better hurry up and cut the video. It's been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed. See you again in a bit.